Hey,
What does this do?
Bailiff.
I am testing things out.
Sorry it took me so long.
This court will adjourn. Prosecution, have your opening statement.
All right, Jer. All right. My first. I would like to say, 8 p.m. 8 p.m.'s upload. 8 p.m.'s upload schedule is not the best, as we have seen from multiple occasions. He takes months, or even like just months up to weeks to upload a single video.
Is it true that your upload schedule was in crayon on the back of a takeout menu, and the word was just maybe?
The fuck? When did you do that? When did you do that? Why did you do? See that was not his handwriting because it's eligible, so that couldn't have been him.
So are you calling incompetency in your defendant?
Very much so.
Okay. Any more evidence, prosecutor Logan?
You took away my turn again.
You don't need to keep hitting it.
Fuck.
Let's see. What else do I have? No, that is all I have for right now. I must wait to see what his.
Bailiff, control yourself. And turn the attorney back to his regular self.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sorry about
I'm gonna
that,
jump over
prosecutor.
this table and beat the fuck up. I swear to God, I'm gonna.
Yo, you won't do that.
Prosecutor, do not throw things in my courtroom.
I'm gonna
That's enough evidence for right now. Must wait to see what the defendant.
Keep threatening me, Your Honor.
I did not do such
I will be the one. Please show us your first form of defense. And whose fucking phone is going off in my courtroom? Whose phone is going off in my courtroom?
Ain't mine.
Not mine.
Brian?
Defense, do you have evidence?
Your Honor, all the claims that I've been supplied with all are negative towards my client.
Defense, that is not my problem.
So we have a email from YouTube itself telling my friend, my client, my homeboy, my home slice, my blood just to upload already. But what YouTube doesn't know is that he suffers from crippling social anxiety, and he just does not want to talk out loud. So you just need to give him time so he can formulate a sentence and then upload.
Bailiff, I'm so sorry. Defense. Bailiff, can you stop breathing out of your big fucking nose?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Bailiff. Defense.
Yes.
You are going with the strategy of incompetence, or as you were bringing, what exactly? He's
crippling social anxiety, Judge.
crippling social anxiety.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any evidence providing that?
Yes, I do. A Google Doc of him giving 76 comments of personal motivation. He needs to hype himself up before he uploads. And he does that every time before he uploads.
Oh, breaking news.
Hold on, defense.
Breaking news!
8 p.m. caught. 8 p.m. caught what? What was that?
Not uploading, Your Honor.
Not uploading. Not surprising. Is that drool coming out of that? Is that drool coming out of his mouth?
Yes,
told
Your
him,
Honor.
bro,
I believe so.
He's stupid. He's incompetent. He doesn't know how to press the upload button.
Lord. All right. Defense, is that all you have for this?
Yes.
Defense. We are a very, very, very orderly courtroom.
My bad.
I will not have outbursts like that.
I stepped
Is
out
that-
of line. Sorry.
Is that all for your defense of incompetence, or do you have more evidence for this fact?
I would love to bring up a witness, but they didn't show up today.
Yes. All right. We will go to you, prosecution.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Any evidence
This is all your
displaying that he is in fact competent and not a
Uh-huh.
simpleton?
This is all your.
Let's see.
I didn't do anything, man.
Prosecution. And
So-
bailiff, please,
So, Your Honor.
as the prosecution
So, Your Honor,
brings their next step of evidence.
if
Yes.
if he was so incompetent, okay, why does he have Discord stats of him reading Donadon for 86 hours and not editing?
What the fuck?
How is he reading Donadon for so much and won't edit nothing?
How did you get caught with this?
Lee.
How is
Now,
this possible?
I can't believe that. That is 86 hours. 86 hours,
Wait,
prosecution.
reading? Hold on.
Yes,
Please reading.
86
No.
hours.
86 hours straight, actually.
Do you have an objection?
No,
Defense attorney
objection!
ATL?
Objection!
Yes.
Objection!
Yes.
So the evidence states that for 86 hours straight, am I saying it right? No sleep, no nothing.
Well, it does not
Is that
say
correct?
straight. It just says.
It does say
Your Honor, it does say straight.
It does
It
say
says straight, Your Honor.
straight.
It does say straight.
My client here has never even pulled an all-nighter. So how do you expect him to stay up for 86 hours straight reading some pieces of paper?
Do you have any evidence displaying that?
That's a no. No, I don't. That's just from something he told him and his friends.
His.
I would like to say that he's telling the truth. He looks like a very trustworthy man. I mean, look at him.
Oh,
Personal accordant. Busy reading that. We have it. Would you look at this? Now, oh my God.
You're so
Oh my God. We actually have a picture
unhand me.
in the defendant's room watching Dan to Dan. Is that how you say it, prosecutor or defense? Is it
Don.
Dan to Dan or is it?
Don? Like Don?
I believe it's Dan to
Don.
Dan, sir.
Is it
It's
Dan
Don-
to Dan?
it's Don to Don, Your Honor.
Photographer? What
It's
is
Don
it,
to Don.
bailiff? What is it, bailiff?
It is Don. Don.
Don.
Thank you.
Don. Okay.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
he was watching Don in his room and he was caught point blank. Bailiff, unhand the attorney.
He was making inappropriate gestures in the courtroom, Your Honor.
Oh,
Thank you, bailiff. Thank
I
you,
wasn't.
bailiff.
No, I wasn't. No,
Now, prosecutor, do you have any further evidence of his mishap and usage of time?
Your Honor, I do not have any evidence of him wasting his time, but I do got a voice memo saying what if he never uploaded again and he just lived as a meme.
Now, that is pretty damn, prosecution.
that'd be kind of.
damn.
I think that's a.
You
way
have something to say, defense attorney.
I'm just talking to my client.
Please display for the court room.
So recently his computer exploded. If we all remember that, or if we don't, just refresh your memory. One day he was going to edit this long video called My Redemption Arc. But then his computer completely exploded, and he had no evidence of this until now with this USB with this USB drive with the context of My Redemption Arc on this USB drive.
So you
Fine.
have a USB drive with a video, yet it's not released.
Because we just recovered it before this trial.
You just
He d-
recovered it.
He doesn't have time. Look at him.
Yes, I have remanded him to time in jail serving this.
He just hasn't had time.
He just hasn't had time.
Ironically,
Okay.
from a man named 8 p.m. Sorry.
Do you have any further evidence displaying that, in fact, on the side of watching? Bailiff?
Wrong one, Your Honor.
He also, on this drive, we have found a private vlog of him apologizing for 47 minutes long.
Oh!
So he knows what he's doing is wrong. His just crippling social anxiety is holding him back.
Okay, defense attorney. Bring any forth more evidence or any evidence of such.
Your Honor, I only have two more evidences I would like to present to the court. One is this crime scene sketch that reveals his editing setup that is just gathering dust because he never edits or uploads anything. His latest video.
Thank you.
His latest video was
Your Honor, he's been cursing.
making. His latest video was him debunking his demanding a retrial.
Yes, the court is aware of that.
And then I would also like to point out his Spotify playlist that has been found and has been made public to.
I'm sorry, prosecution. I'm sorry, prosecution. May I hold you right there?
Hold on,
Gotta
hey,
bring the court's,
excuse me,
the court's
excuse
attention.
excuse
And the
me,
choreographer
excuse
to
me.
bring me that back. The bailiff just saying to the prosecution, not to the prosecution, to the defense, that they are, unquote, going to be dead.
Your Honor, has been passed a notice.
You know what? I'm starting to think that my client was right in how the whole courtroom just goes against him, because why would the bailiff say that he's dead?
As you see, I'm a fair judge here. I am listening to both sides of this.
Way better than the last one.
Of this
Look at me
interact
for.
and try. Though I cannot stand for doubts and bets of corruption in my courtroom.
Yes.
That language is not respectable for this type of court. Now, may I please give back the court's time to the prosecution
Yes.
and their
Sorry.
final piece of evidence.
I was just threatened, so I had to...
Thank you, Your Honor.
Understood.
I would like to bring out 8 p.m. Spotify playlist that has been found and titled and public songs to ignore my upload schedule to.
Okay.
Now that is dead.
And as we know, 8 p.m. uses a lot of copyright music.
Hold on, prosecution. Hold on, prosecution.
Oh, shit.
Defense has an objection.
Oh,
Defense,
shit.
what is your objection?
It's just not true. Like, it's just not true. If you go look on his Spotify playlist right now, I think the only public ones are my favorite rappers and producers.
Mine? No, you're
Well,
using it.
as this is a trial of a higher court, and I have ordered no usage of technology in this courtroom, we will not be able to review that at this time.
God damn it. You
But
lie. You lie on my name. You lie on my client's name.
I would
But-
back the prosecution to finish his sentence about this.
But Your Honor, as we know, that 8 p.m. loves to use copyright music and loves listening to music in his videos. He does it super often, as we all know. So, I would like to point out that him having a playlist titled "Songs to Ignore My Upload Schedule" to, we would know that he listens to songs to ignore his upload, because he does not upload or edit nothing.
All right, prosecution. What is your... Before I come back to you for your closing statements and my ruling, we will head back over to defense for their final piece of evidence. Defense, what is your final piece of evidence to prove that your client is either incompetent, but working towards production of videos?
He is working towards production of videos because of this script on a napkin found in Subway, stained with Subway tuna, because we know how much this guy loves tuna. That he's also making a upload arc along with his redemption arc, to give back to his fans because he knows how much his gel sack army has been missing him.
Your
What?
his what go to closing arguments. It seems we have breaking news.
Breaking
Hold on.
news,
Hold
breaking
on. Hold on.
news.
Hold on. Ah!
Hey!
I saw it.
napkin writing leaked. I've never uploaded.
Well, that's just not true.
Now that's some damn evidence right there. That's some evidence right there.
Was that on the other side of the napkin, you dumbass?
Was that on the other side? Was that on the side of the napkin that he did not use? Photographer, can you relay where that evidence came from? What's the other side of the napkin?
I believe what I'm displaying is the other side of the napkin, Your Honor.
Now that is
That's why you never
just
showed me the other side.
That is just
That's why you never
that is
showed me the
just
other side.
such damn evidence. I'm just going to go ahead and say we're going to go closing arguments when I will come back to my ruling.
You're so cooked.
Prosecution, what are your closing arguments?
Your Honor, I think from all the evidence we've seen today, from the napkin to the upload schedule to him reading Don for 86 hours, we can see that APM here is not incompetent, or he's definitely smart in multiple different ways. So there should be no reason why he should be not uploading to his fans.
Yes. I see. And that is your closing statement?
That is my closing statement, Your Honor.
Okay. Yes. Now I will go to the defense's closing arguments. Defense.
I would like to completely swat the Don argument like Dikembe Mutombo. There's not even enough Don content to read for 86 hours in a row. So that is invalid, in my humble opinion, Your Honor.
Well, could it have been that he had left his computer device on?
No, Your Honor, because he wouldn't like to be like someone he does, or someone he knows who does that with Overwatch 2, which I think we should get him on trial and just interrogate him for that, but that's besides the point.
Oh,
So he's very good with turning off his computer, so I wouldn't see that happening to him.
understood.
But
Alright.
my closing argument is that he suffers from crippling anxiety, and he's a little dumb sometimes, but his head's in the right place.
Understood, defense. Alright. Yeah, these breaking news are very damning. But, bailiff, return
Your Honor,
them.
I have a very good reason for this.
And what is your reason?
You see, Your Honor, while you were deciding, these two were doing very inappropriate things in your courtroom, Your Honor.
Understood.
Do you wish me to bring them back?
Bring them back, Paul, please. As I am almost
He's a
done.
snitch. He's a snitch. Get him off the bailiff stand. He's a snitch. Should we jump him?
Your Honor, you threatened my life.
Your Honor, you threatened my life.
I've got evidence called tweet from 8 p.m. and it says editing is a prison of my own making. I am both warned and Yo, by the way, I had a tweet from 8 p.m.
What did you say?
I've got evidence called tweet from 8 p.m. and it says editing is a prison of my own making. I am both warned and
I'm not gonna lie, Aiden. I got a lot of evidence that would have helped you.
But as for Mr. 8 p.m., the
That is him.
YouTuber of multiple genres, I find him for the first count of
Oh shit, you're guilty, bro.
in the degree of not uploading to YouTube. I find him guilty.
Damn it.